Hey y'all. I like to do that. I feel like my shit looks so much better today. I went out yesterday. I mean on Sunday, y'all, because I don't know what day this is. It's probably Thursday when y'all got this video, but I had went out on Sunday. I like my makeup on Sunday because I had a red lip. If you watched my live, you saw. But I'm like, I like what I just did with this. I like this lip color. I have to look up the name if y'all want to know it. And I like how I did my contour, and I put that. I like it. I like what I did. But anyway, the brightness went away. So this story time, you read the title, y'all know it's another story about me and my sister. We got into a fight again. But before I tell y'all that, I just want to tell y'all thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and share my stuff. If you haven't subscribed already, like I said, subscribe to the channel. And thank you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Love you. Hopefully we at 2K, but if we are, I'm gonna post it in the community tab, y'all. Come on, give me the 2K. I'm almost there. Share my stuff. But okay, so if you haven't already got your drink, got your snack, got your herbal essence, if you don't know what that is, like I said, ask somebody in the comments. They'll tell you what herbal essence is. And come on back, we're gonna get started. I'm not gonna hold y'all too long because I was having a hard time with the other story, y'all. But this one, I'm gonna just jump right into it. So get your stuff.
Period.
Let's get into the story. So this story time is about the time that me and my sister fought in the street. We fought in the middle of the street. And it was really bad. And it was because the drinking. Now I'm going to tell y'all. We finna get into it. I was doing Uber, right? We in the story. I'm finna jump right into the story. I was doing Uber. This was one of them days where it was busy. It was hot. It was, but I always told my sister that if she needed me to pick her up, it doesn't matter where I'm at. If I'm in Conroe and she called me, I'm going to pick her ass up. I'm talking about when I be doing Uber, I be everywhere, y'all. I used to be all over the fucking city, outside the city, in the country, all over. I'm everywhere. I drove to Louisiana before. I would arrive. Somebody got in my car and we were going to Louisiana. Drove somebody to Shreveport. I drove somebody to, I drove people to Port Arthur. I drove people everywhere. Like, it was nowhere that I didn't touch that I was like, I'm not going to take them. I'm taking you because I know that damn money finna be good. So this day, this was a Saturday, and it was, of course, it was popping because it's Saturday night. Everybody want to go out. Everybody going to the club, whatever. So my sister was at this club downtown called Grooves. If you're from Houston, then you know about that club. She was there, and when I pulled up, she called me on the phone. She was like, can you take me home? But she's like, first I need to go get my keys because I left my keys in this girl's car and the girl ain't here. And I'm like, okay. Now my sister, this was when she was like 20 something again, because she probably was like between 21 and I say 23. I don't know. This was around the same time about the fight stuff. We would get into it a lot around these because she used to drink a whole lot, and I don't like the drinking. I told y'all, but I would always tell her, don't drive your car, Uber, and I'll pick you up. She would be like, okay. So this was all the time. So if she go out on the weekends, I would pick her up and take her home. My sister lived on the north side. So I didn't have a problem with taking her. I don't care. I mean, I'd rather me take her and she be safe, and I know she got home safe, than her getting into a random car and something happened to her or somebody driving drunk or whatever. So I was like, just call me. It don't matter. It could be 4 a.m. Call me. I'm out here till 3. And if you call me, I'm going to come get you. And I used to do it. So this day she called me and she was like, sis, can you come get me? She was like, I'm sorry, I'll give you a little bit of money. And sometimes she would pay me, but sometimes I wouldn't take it. But most of the time she'd be like, she would stick money in my little cup holder and be like, just leave it there. So she would pay me. So she was telling me, she was like, come get me. I'm going to pay you because I need you to take me to go get my keys in the Heights. And then she said, from there, I need you to take me home. So I'm like, okay. So we driving and I pull up at the club, right? I pull up, she on a bike, on the back of some dude bike. And I'm like, get your ass in the car. That's what I told her. Like, get your ass in this car. She get in the car and she was telling me, she was like, I came to the club with these girls, and she said, I was looking for them, and she said, I can't find them. I've been calling their phone or whatever, and they told me they at some dude house in the Heights. So I'm like, okay, you got the address? She's like, yeah. So she was like, it's some apartments. I've been there before. She was like, the car gonna be in the parking garage. So she said, I'm gonna just run up there. And she was like, I'm gonna get the keys and get them out the car or whatever. So I'm like, okay. Now, these girls my sister was friends with, I feel like my sister didn't really know them. Like, she couldn't have known them because they did my sister dirty. And they left my sister at the club, first of all. And then my sister, because my sister drove the girl's car with them to the club. Because my sister said she wasn't drinking yet. She was like the only sober one. So she drove them to the club. And then from there, they ended up leaving with some guys. And they left my sister. So, because I think my sister said she didn't want to go to the guy's house or something like that. So we get to the apartment, right? So I'm like, you want me to go in with you? She's like, yeah. She was like, just come in with me. I'm gonna grab my stuff. So my sister said she was calling the girl phone. The girl wasn't picking up the phone or whatever. So I parked the car in, I think I parked it in the garage because I asked the security guard, because you gotta have that little tag or whatever to park in there from like the apartments. But he was like, you can park it because you're gonna run in and come out. Because they have street parking and they have the garage parking. I couldn't park on the street because everybody was full. So I parked in there and I ran with my sister in the building. We get in the building because this is why I'm telling you the story, because my sister was talking about this too that day, that she was talking about she want to get that one with my old best friend or whatever. So we was talking about it or whatever. And so we get up to the apartment and my sister reminded me like how it was, because I was really upset because one, I didn't remember how mad I was until my sister reminded me, because I was like, damn, I don't even remember. I was really that mad. She's like, hell yeah, you came up in there and you was like, where the fuck is my sister keys at? And I said, I didn't even remember that. But y'all, let me tell y'all something about me. I'm not like that no more. Like I have so much stuff to lose. I cannot be walking around acting like that. At the time, I acted like that. But I won't even say I acted like that. I had that type of demeanor because I was always ready to fight. I don't even know. I mean, that's how I grew up. I'd be fighting all the time. So it was nothing for me to fight somebody. It's definitely, and y'all, I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she got an anger problem. It's not the anger. It's like when people push you and then you resort to, okay, we finna fight. I already got in my mind, I'm gonna fight your ass. That's the type of mindset I had. I also had people around me like that. Like my late husband was always ready to fight. We was finna jump his cousin. I'm gonna tell y'all that story time. I ain't told y'all that yet. But I had a whole summer dress on with sandals. I slipped the sandals off, had pulled my summer dress was dragging the floor. I'm pulling my dress up and trying to put it in a knot because I'm about to super square up with a whole man. Super square up with a whole fucking man. My husband got it. And that's the thing. I was like, I already know he can handle him, but while he hitting him, I'm going to be hitting him. He going to get it from the front and the back. So that's how, and nails and all, I don't be giving a fuck. So we get to the door and we knock on the door and they open the door and it's a house full of niggas. And I'm going to just keep it because we here. We 10 minutes in. I'm finna tell y'all. It's a house full of niggas. So I walk in the door and I know this is not safe to do, but I didn't give a fuck because I already knew all I had to do was call my brothers and they with all type of shit. My brother best friend is crazy as fuck. He coming with all type of shit. My other cousin, he crazy than a motherfucker. And my brothers are too. So I already knew if some shit pop off. And I told them niggas that. I said, all I'm going to do is make a phone call. And it's going to be fucking sprayed up in this motherfucker. Behind me, you playing with the, like, just get, all I said when I walked in the door, y'all, I said, who got my sister keys? But my sister said I said it more aggressive, but I didn't remember saying it that way. But my sister said I said it aggressive. That's why I'm like, I don't know exactly what I said. I just know I said where her keys at. And I said, so the guy was like, we don't got her keys. And I said, because I know I asked them where them girls at. The girls that came with her, I was like, get some girls here, right? They in the back. Like, they in all these separate rooms, probably getting fucking sucked. I don't fucking know, but I'm like, get the girls. We need the girls. We need the girls. So my sister was like, where's such and such at? And then he told her, he took her back there. He told me to stay right there. He didn't want me to walk all the way up in the house. He He told me stay at the door. I didn't care because I'm like, we don't get the keys, I'm making a phone call. That's all. I do know I said that a couple of times. I do know I said that. These is all young people too, right? I'm the oldest motherfucker up in here. At the time, I'm in my damn early 30s. These motherfuckers is 21, 22, 23. I don't know. They all fucking young. But he gonna tell me if I'm gonna come in his house, I need to respect his house. And I said, I am respecting your house. What I'm not respecting is the fact that they playing with my sister, because my sister was back there talking to that girl and I'm in the front talking to like 3 guys. And the guy was like, well, we don't know what's going on with her keys or whatever. And I said, can you just find out for me? Now I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk to the guy, to one of the guys with reason. But this other guy, he was just stupid as fuck. And he was trying to tell me that if he can't find it, I need to get out. He was telling me to get out. And I'm like, I'm not getting out till my sister come. I'm like, go get my sister and I'm going to leave. So he was like, oh, trying to tell me I had to leave. I didn't leave though, y'all. I wasn't going to leave. And I had my phone already ready to call my brother. So my sister come out with the girl and they screaming and yelling at each other, whatever, talking. They just screaming and yelling. Now, the girl is a Hispanic girl, and it was a white girl, and it was like 2 other little black girls or whatever. But the Hispanic girl and my sister was screaming because that's the one who had the car. And my sister was like, just give me your keys so I go check your car. So the girl gave my sister the keys, and we went downstairs to the car. We looked in the car. The keys wasn't in the car. So my sister goes back up to the apartment. Now we gotta walk across the street to go to the parking garage to look for the car. Get the car, do all that, come back, go back in the apartment building, walk up the thing, take the elevator up, go back to like, it's a lot to do. That's just so much shit to do. So we doing all that, get back up there. The bitch says she don't know where the keys is. My sister get mad. They start arguing. The guy kick us out the house. He kick us out and he's like, if y'all don't leave, I'm going to call the police. Well, like, I told that motherfucker, call the police, because then I'm sure we'll get the keys if the police is here. So call them. He's like, I'm not calling. Then he started telling me he's not going to call them. Then he was like, just leave. Y'all need to just leave. So my sister is mad and she cussing and screaming at them. I'm trying to tell my sister to calm down. We're going to figure it out. I'm like, we're going to figure it out. Don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out. Okay. We get down. My sister still cussing, screaming, yelling, whatever. My sister's drunk too. Like, she drunk. So when you arguing with a drunk person, they have no fucking, what I always say this. I can't even think of what I be saying, because I say this shit all the time. You can't reason with a drunk person. I say that all the time. I'm like, you can't reason with a drunk person. You talking to a fucking wall. They not understanding or comprehending what the fuck you got going on, what you saying. You could be saying this. So I'm trying to talk to my sister and I'm telling her, just come with me to my house. I'm telling my sister, just come with me to my house. She's like, I don't want to go to your house. Like, she's screaming. She's like, I want to go home. I need my keys. I need my car keys. All that stuff is on there. My house key, my car key, all this stuff. She's like, she got my keys. I just need my keys. And now that I'm a little bit older, I feel like we should have just called the police and just got her keys that way. Because then the police would have came and we could have got them to go up there and get her keys and we would have had her keys. But that's not my mind. At the time, I wasn't thinking like that at all. Like, I wasn't thinking of that at all. My sister's yelling, screaming. All of a sudden, y'all, my sister swings on me. We outside, like walking across the street, like walking to, because my car is in the garage. My sister swings at me. And when she swung at me, all of a sudden, y'all, I saw red. Because I was already mad about the guy. I'm upstairs arguing for this stupid ass boy. I'm about to probably get into a fucking fight because of you. And I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming my sister, but I am blaming her to a certain extent because, of course, I have control of my own self. So I shouldn't even have let them get to me. But when they were playing with her and I knew they were playing with her, it was pissing me off. So I should have just called the police, but I didn't. Me and my sister going downstairs. I'm telling my sister, just come with me. She don't want to go with me. She want to tell me no, she don't want to. She want to get her keys. She swung at me. Now, why did she do that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if she just was mad and but she swung at me and she didn't hit me, but the wind, I could feel the wind. And when she did that, I said, bitch, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's what I told her. I was angry, y'all. When I tell you I saw fucking red, I was so angry. And I just told y'all all the stuff. I done left my job. I was doing Uber. I was making this motherfucking money. I stopped doing it to come pick your ass up, take you over here. So at this time, it's getting down to the wire. Like, this is when it's getting hot. It's almost 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like, the club about to close soon. And that's when people, like, I be getting hit at the hit. I was getting them already, but I'm with you. I've been with you for about 2-3 hours dealing with this. Probably about 2 hours at this point. Because I think I had picked her up at like 11 or 12. And that's when we had went to their house and all of this stuff. Okay. We in the street. And I'm fucking, she'll tell you. Because she tell everybody. She was beating my ass. I was fucking her up, y'all. Beating her ass. I was fucking her up. I was fucking that girl up in the street. We in the middle of the street. Ain't no cars, no people, no nothing. This a nice area. So there ain't nobody just walking around outside at no damn 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 in the morning. They ain't out there doing that. They in the house. We out there. And the security guard, he probably somewhere asleep in the goddamn parking garage because we didn't see him no more. I'm out there fucking her up, y'all. Fucking her up. She runs, right? I grab her. And I took her fucking wig off. I popped the trunk of my car. I had a charger. I popped the trunk of my charger and I threw her fucking wig in the charger and slammed the door. And we out there just getting it, bumping, thumping, bumping. And because she always be telling people I snatched the wig off. I've snatched it off a few times. Snatched it off, threw it in the goddamn trunk. And then she ran. She took off running. She ran down the street. Now, I was so mad, I drove off. I called my husband, my late husband, y'all. I called him on the phone and I told you I saw red because I was out there fighting her because I was mad. So I'm out there and I'm on the phone, I'm screaming and yelling at him because I don't be having no chill, especially when I'm angry. I be screaming, yelling, hollering, cussing, fussing in the phone, talking about, nah, fuck this bitch and da-da-da. And she outside walking, she could walk her black ass home. I was saying all type of shit. She live on the north side. We in the Heights, like that's a long fucking walk. That's gonna take her at least 3 hours to get home. Like, it's a long goddamn walk. If it take 3 hours, it may take longer than that. I don't know. This shit long as fuck. We out here and we fight. I'm pissed off. So he on the phone. He's like, go find her. Go find her. I'm like, so he talking, reasoning it to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. So I drove around, I see her. I pull up to her and I'm like, get in the car. She's like, no, I'm not getting in the car. I'm like, get in the car. She's like, no, I'm not getting in the car. I'm like, get in the fucking car. She opens the door, she gets in the car, right? I'm like, I'm about to take you home. Why did I say that? Because as soon as I said I'm about to take you home, this motherfucker, she starts trying to hit me while I'm driving the car. She's hitting me and I'm hitting her. Like, I'm got my hand on the steering wheel. I'm trying to hit her and I'm driving the car. So I'm driving and she's telling me she don't want to go home. We get to a light. This motherfucker jumps out the car while I'm driving. I had to slam on the brakes. She jumped out of the car. Because she swung my car door open while I was driving. And I'm trying to hold her. She's hitting me and I'm holding her because I ain't hitting her no more. I'm trying to hold her so she won't jump out of the car while the car moving. So I stopped the car. She jumps out the car at the fucking light and just take off fucking running. The door still open to the car. I had to close the fucking car door and I'm trying to find her. I'm trying to drive in the direction I seen her running at. This girl gone. I can't find her. I'm circling for, y'all know how long I was out there? I was looking for her for 5 hours. I did not get home until damn near 6:30 in the morning. I was looking for this girl for like 5 hours, 4 or 5 hours. Let me tell y'all. She jumped out because now I know what she did. Because at first I didn't know what she did. When she jumped out of the car, she took off running. She ran underneath. She said first she told me she ran behind some bushes. I couldn't see her. Then she told me she kept seeing me circle because she jumped out at a light. And at the light, it's like a bridge. Because in Houston, we got like a lot of bayous. So we have a lot of bridges, a lot of bayous, a lot of ditches and stuff. She went underneath a bayou bridge. So a bridge that you go over, you go underneath and you can, you know, it's under there. So she was under the bridge. She said, I kept seeing you circle and circle and circle. But she said, then I saw you had stopped, but you was circling a lot. I was circling and driving slow looking for her. Like, I'm trying to see where she at. Like, if she jump out, she walking, whatever. I'm trying to see so I could take her home. Because my late husband on the phone telling me to look for her. He's like, just keep looking for her. And I'm like, I'm trying to look for her. So I'm getting all, like, emotional and shit. And I'm upset. I'm not crying because what the fuck I'm crying for? I'm emotional. Like, I'm, like, something gonna happen to her if I don't find her. That's what I was on. So she ain't got no wig on, y'all. She got them fucking braids like she was in prison. Straight back cornrows, fucked off. You know, some of them girls be wearing them wigs so much they don't get their cornrows redone. My sister cornrows look fucked off. She took off her... She just looked a fucking... She looked like she just came straight out of some fucking where. She looked crazy. And it's funny now, but at the time it wasn't funny. But it's funny now because we be laughing about the shit. But she hid under the bridge, right? So eventually, like, it was probably like 5 a.m. and my husband was like, just come back to the house. Like, she probably walking home or something. Y'all, she live on the north side. I was circling, right? I drove the route that I thought she might walk. I drove that shit to her house looking for her. Go to her house. Guess what? She ain't there. Of course she not there. So I'm like, she ain't there. I'm telling him she not there. He's like, just come back to the house. Okay, get home, get myself together. I'm still like, so my adrenaline is still fucking high. I can't sleep or nothing. So I get home and I get myself together and then I get a phone call. I haven't probably been here but 20 minutes by that time because I didn't even shower or nothing yet. I was still in my clothes. I get a call and it's the police. And the police is asking me, do I know her? And I said, yes. I said, it's my sister. He was like, yeah, your sister is here at the gas station on, what the fuck is that street? It's called, I think it's Studemont. He was like, she at the gas station at Studemont. And when I thought about how far that was from where it was, I'm like, what the fuck, she walked down there? Yeah, I know, because I didn't tell y'all exactly where she was when we was fighting at. But from where we was fighting to that's a good little 45-minute hour walk. So I'm like, she walked there? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick her up. He's like, yeah, she had to get at the Shell gas station, come pick her up. I'm like, okay, I go over there. I live far. So I drove from where the fuck I live all the way over there. And I pick her up, she get in the car. And she didn't really say too much. She just was kind of like, I think the alcohol was wearing off. So she kind of was like, what's going on and what's not. Like, she kind of was trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, but she knew about the keys, of course, and she knew, but I don't know, it wasn't the same energy. It was like, it was different, you know what I mean? So we get in the car. I told her, God damn, you walked a long fucking way. And she was like, I know, I just started walking. She was like, I was trying to walk home, but once I got to this part, she said, I just went inside and somebody seen me and then they called the police. And then, because she looked a mess. We was fighting. So she looked fucked up, clothes fucked up, everything. Like, she looked a mess. So they called the police or whatever. And I go get her. And so we go to her house, y'all. We get to her house. And she just said, I'm just going to check. Because she was telling me, if I can't find my keys, I'm going to come with you to your house. Because that's the whole fucking, come to my house. But she was like, if I can't find my keys, I'm going to come to your house. We get to her house, y'all. I get out the car, she get out the car. She's messing with stuff around her house. Why did I walk there? And that's the thing. I went to her house, right? And I went to her house to go look for her. But when I went to her house, because I forgot to tell y'all this part. When I went to her house, I was looking around to see if the keys was anywhere around her house. She has like this gate, like a metal black gate before you even can step to her door. Like, you can't step to her door. You have to... She has that burglar bar gate. She has it look like a cell, like a jail cell, because you got to put a key in there. Then when you walk in there, you're in a room but you can see everything, but it's just bars around it. And then her front door is right there. So if she get a package or something, they can't put the package by her front door. They're going to put it by the little black gate, the gate. You know what I mean? So anyway, she's messing around trying to see stuff. I walk up to she has this potted plant, right? this big potted plant in her front. I stuck my hand in a potted plant, and I did this when I went there too, because I was like, I forgot to tell y'all, when I went there, I was looking for her keys and her. I looked in the potted plants because I'm like, it might be in the plants or something. I don't know why. I looked and it was no keys there. I go and I do the same thing I did. I looked in the plants. The keys was right there. I told my sister, I'm like, I came earlier, them keys was not there. She was like, they probably brought them keys later, because they had to. Because I came, I don't remember what time it was, but it was definitely after us fighting, because I was looking for it, remember? And the keys was right there. So she got the keys. She checked to make sure her car, everything was cool, because her car was in the driveway. Car in there, house was still locked. Everything was good. Walk inside, check everything good. She said, I'm gonna lay down, I'm gonna go sleep, I'm gonna call you. I said, okay. I gave her wig back. And after that, we had ended up talking about it. But she wasn't mad at me, because she told me, she was like, I'm not mad at you about it. She was like, I'm just, upset about the way everything had happened. But she was like, I'm not mad. I did swing at you, and I should have never did that. And she was like, you was just trying to help me. She was like, but she told me she was sorry again. She's one thing about her, if she do something, she do take accountability on her part. And I, of course, I told her I was sorry too, because I'm like, I didn't want to fight you. I don't be wanting to fight you, but you swung on me, and I was mad already. So that's the wrong shit to do. Don't be swinging on me. And I'm trying to help you. But we had ended up talking about it, and then it was cool after that. But I was just like, you got to slow down on that drinking. And I told her, you got to slow down on people that you're not really cool with, because these people don't be having no good. They don't have your best interests at heart. Like, if a person gonna take your shit and then do that to you, like she playing with you, like that's not your friend. My sister had a lot of growing to do with people in her life, as far as saying that these people was her friends, because I don't think my sister, she had like a couple of friends that was really good friends to her, but I mean, there was a few, but not like how I have friends that I've been friends with for like over 20 years. Even my friend Negative Nancy, I mean, we had our little ups, but not really. We had more good times than anything. I think we only had a few run-ins of stuff, but it was because she's a very emotional person, and she up and down with her, balance or whatever. But my sister, she just had to grow and learn her lessons. But like I said, she don't move like that no more, because all these things that happen. I got other stories too. I'm gonna tell y'all at another time. But my next story I'm gonna tell y'all about is fucking lady ass. I'm gonna tell y'all about lady. And I need to record, because next weekend I'm gonna be extremely busy, and I want to make sure I got these videos up for y'all. But if not, I'm gonna record a video probably sometime during the week. I don't know, but the next video gonna be about lady old stinking ass, and we gonna chill. Ooh, when you got peace in your life, I strive for peace, baby. I'm not letting nobody disturb my shit. I swear, if I don't do nothing, I'ma always make sure that shit is that's, you're not gonna mess that up. I don't give a flying F. Y'all already know. Y'all watch my family story. I protect my peace. So if you don't have good intentions for me, you're getting the fuck up out of here. So, but anyway, I just thought about it, because when I tell you that story about a lady, that motherfucker there, she a shit starter for real. That motherfucker a shit starter. But I love my sisters, all of my sisters. I love them. I love them very much, and give them grace in the comment section. I love y'all. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on my next upload. Bye, y'all. Bye, bye, bye.